Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Well, welcome back to the channel there, Papa's Posse. Once again, it's time for Papa's Comic Books, coffee, and more. Welcome back to the channel, Papa's Posse. It's Papa's Comic Books, coffee, and more. And today we have Supervillains, number 12, 35 cents from 1978. Title of the story, The Plunder Plan, by Jerry Conway, and Mike Vosberg. Now, don't forget, this book and others is available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Let's get to the supervillains. The supervillains vanishing, but to where? There's only one way to learn our secret, Captain Comet. Follow us if you dare. It even has a date stamp on it. The Secret Society of Supervillains. His name is the Wizard, and as you can see, he's quite mad. Power, more power than I have ever possessed before. Mystical might, potent enough to transform a world of cosmos, a universe, and it's mine to use as I will. To create, to destroy. And the Penguin, he likes fruit pies. What's going on? Are we being attacked? All those explosions. No need to invoke your mental power. Our foliage plant master, there's no attack. It's only our leader letting off a little masculine steam. Watch your tongue, Star Sapphire. You forget whom you're addressing. The fool, Funky Flashman, is no longer a chairman in the secret society. I am, and I demand respect. You'll have it, Wizard, as soon as you stop gloating and explain what your plans are. Flashman may have been a fool, but at least he had ideas. Oh, I have ideas, Star Sapphire. I have a plan that will astound you. No longer are we merely villains for hire. As of tonight, we shall shape our own villainous destinies. And before the week is out, we will be ready to fulfill our fate and garner plunder beyond your wildest hallucinations. Once again, the sinister citadel reverberates with the wizard's insane laughter, but this time we won't hear it. For it's time to join the nominal hero, our villain-oriented magazine. No, not this man, the Serpentine member of the secret society who's called Copperhead, busy robbing a loan company office. This man, Adam Blake, the mutant man of the future, the crime fighter men call Captain Comet. It's been days since I saw a member of the secret society. So long, in fact, I was beginning to hope they'd all retired. Well, after I'm finished with Copperhead here, he'll wish he had. Comet, all of the rotten breaks my first day out of the slammer, and I run into you. Okay, you got me. Now, try to keep me. Ha! I keep forgetting what creeps I'm dealing with. For 20 years I was alone so often. I remember my fellow man as a noble and pure. Fighting the supervillains, I'm reminded how wrong the Pollyanna viewpoint really is. Still, I can dream about a better mankind, can't I? And while I'm waiting for the better world, I can use my mutant powers to help bring it about. Fireballs of mental energy leap from the pavement and, the sidewalk's melting. Wang, bing, bang, soon at the local lockup. Now, isn't that interesting? I've tried probing Copperhead's mind telepathically, but there's some kind of psychic barrier protecting him. Only one possible explanation. Gorilla Grodd. An indoor BB gun? Oh. Grodd, whose mental powers almost equal my own, now imprisoned in Gorilla City. Before he was captured, Grodd must have treated the members, giving them a mental block against my powers. A surefire way to keep the sinister Citadel's location a secret. Source one round for the society, if it still exists. Score. There have been rumors that Funky Flashman has disappeared from San Francisco. And if that's true, it could mean the society is disbanded. I suppose I'll just have to wait and see. In the meantime, I have some interests of personal nature to pursue as Adam Blake, an interest by the name of Debbie Darnell. I wish you wouldn't keep using my key, Debbie. Why, Adam? Afraid of what neighbors would think? No, afraid of what you might think if you ever catch me arriving as Captain Comet. Never mind what they think, Debbie. I guess I'm just an old-fashioned man, a little beyond my time. Uh-oh. Man oh mine, your timing is just fine. Meanwhile, in Gotham City, in the gleaming multi-story building known as the Wayne Foundation, something strange is about to occur. What? Under the direction of the plant master, the Florenic man, these giant vines have sprouted. With my plantoids are performing perfectly. In seconds, they've carried me 20 stories to the window. The man the wizard wants is being held there. The moment to move is now. And as capricious fate would have it, outside the room in question. We've done all we can for Desmond, Robin, but it's hopeless. Apparently the transformation is irreversible, eh? Excuse me. Someone's breaking into Desmond's room. Who the heck are you? Robin, it seems the Society's information was incorrect. We were told you were off with the Teen Titans in Farmingdale, while the Batman has monitor duty for Justice League. But since you are here, you can try and taste these. Seeds? You don't seriously expect me to be stopped by seeds, do you? But these seeds are very special. Designed to sprout within milliseconds instead of months. One chance to save myself. This vial from my utility belt contains high-intensity acid gas. Hold your breath, doctors. One whiff of this, and you'll sear your lungs. It's working. The crawlers are shriveling. Now to deal with that planty trespasser. Huh, who? Hate Batman. Hate Robin, too. Robin dead. Now Batman must die, too. Not yet. First you must join your other friends. Then the world will learn that the blockbuster walks again. He's up. What? Robin? If this is a joke, it's not funny. The blockbuster is one of the strongest foes we've ever fought. I know that, Batman. It isn't a joke. It's the truth. I was at the Wayne Foundation to make our monthly check on Mark, when some guy in a plant suit arrived and set Mark free. What's worse, Mark is reverting to his old berserker rage. Plant suit sounds like the plant master, and latest reports say he's currently a member of the secret society. I better contact Captain Comet. And hours later, at the midnight hour, stalks the city of the Bay as crucially meeting begins in the towering Courtney building, known to us as the infamous Secret Citadel. I'm not sure I understand you, wizard. First you promise us riches, and now you tell us we're to rob a star lab that contains nothing but experimental computers. It's not just computers, Star. I'll explain everything as soon as our newest member arrives. He's already here, wizard. Start our explanation. I'm an impatient man. Wizard, it's the Flash. Not the Flash, my dear. Professor Zoom, who some crass fellows call the Reverse Flash. I've heard of you, but aren't you from the future? The 25th century, actually. But I'm here for the same reason you are, because the wizard summoned me with the mystic message through time. Now, why don't we, what the hell? Tired of words? Want to know what to do? Want to find Batman? Want to kill Batman? Be quiet, you overgrown pal. Blockbuster has gone berserk. Dear Lord, he's more powerful than Grodd. Stay here, children. This requires a delicate touch. Better given by someone of academic background. I'll borrow a trick from the Flash and speed around the mongrel so quickly I'll form a vacuum. With him in the center, he'll run out of air and pass out. Now, then, wizard, as you were saying before the crude interruption, why have you summoned us? What's the plan? And sorcerer, make it good. Muscle man. Okay. As you may not know, Professor, I'm originally a native of the world of coexisting with yours in another dimension, a world designed as Earth 2. There, I, as a leader of the Injustice Society, led a crime war against that world's superheroes. A war we have constantly lost. Why? Because we lack sufficient power. Nonsense, because we lack the will, Bosch. We lose because we have always lost. Simply put, it's become a habit, one we can't break. Psychologically, the Justice Society has us beaten. Before we begin, because we expect to be beaten, we always have. After our last defeat, we conferred and came up with a plan. One of us would travel here to Earth to find new villains. Who wouldn't be psyched to lose the fiddle or use the unique violin to create vibrations that transferred me from Earth 2 to Earth 1? But when I arrived, I discovered that I'd lost some of my mystic might in the transition. Which is why I financed Funky Flashman's villains for hire operation to steal the sorcerer's treasures. Once Funky arranged the theft of the power-gloved mystic prism and cloak of invisibility, I replaced him. Now I've assumed my rightful position as your leader, and I'm making you the proposition: come with me to Earth 2, and you can steal the world blind. Count me in, wizard, but why do we have to steal the machine from Star Labs? It's called a transspatial transponder, exploring something called negative space. And with a few adjustments, we can use it to transport to Earth 2. Where is Batman? Must kill Batman. You'll have your chance, my mindless friend, very, very soon. Meanwhile, a few miles away, near the top of the Golden Gate Bridge, the Batman's message is grim, but encouraging. It's possible I can trace society through the Blockbuster. By using my mutant powers to probe the population of San Francisco for his rather peculiar brainwave pattern, it'll be tough, but it's a shot. According to Batman, Blockbuster was a young scientist named Desmond who performed an experiment on himself to increase his potency of his endocrine glands. Endocrine, yeah. The experiment succeeded, but with an unexpected side effect. Desmond's mental development was actually reversed, and through a weird series of incidents, he gained a bizarre hatred for Batman. If only I can mentally pluck his mental pattern out of the thousands of the city. Oh, so many minds swirling around me, though. Look at all the people. More minds than I've ever before. Have to concentrate just to stay conscious. Come on, come, do it. Draw them all in. Find that mind before they all drive you insane. And seconds spin into minutes, and as much as each minute dies, a part of Adam Blake is eaten away, and still he holds on until triumph. I've found him! Cut to the San Francisco Star Laboratories, where it's a good thing Blockbuster's on our side. How can we be sure he's on anyone else's side? I'm not sure, Star Sapphire. I only hope and pray. Remain here, Blockbuster. If anyone comes, he's a friend of Batman's, and that makes him your enemy. Enemy? There's something more than sad about this tragic, though powerful figure. He isn't even aware of the horror his life's become. He knows only one emotion, one savage desire: to kill the Caped Crusader. And as he sees a figure dropping toward him from the night sky, that thought alone is in his mind: Batman, enemy, kill enemy. Boom. Enemy dead. Now find Batman. Now find Batman. Have to get up. Can't pass out. Can't. Boom. The Blockbuster rejoins his friends, only to find them preoccupied by things he cannot understand. Yes, it's possible. If the coordinates you've given me for Earth 2 are accurate, we'll be there within an hour. Outstanding, Professor. Summoning you was a stroke of genius. Wizard, the transponder machine, you are... Wizard, the transponder machine. Are you sure it's completely tested? I mean, if it doesn't work properly, we may die. Not die. What's this? Do I detect fear from Star Sapphire? You bet you do, Wizard. May I remind you, I volunteered. I wasn't forced like Plant Master, bribed like Professor Zoom, or tricked like Blockbuster. I have my own operation to fall back on. And if this thing isn't proven safe, I'm calling it quits. Ah, yes, the mysterious Star Sapphire. Your true identity is a secret even from us, as well as the way you received the Star Sapphire from the original owner. Unfortunately, the mysterious quality makes you a risk star, and since I need you to complete my little army of villains, I must take steps to assure your cooperation with or without your consent. Ugh! Plant Master, carry her. Professor Zoom, is the transponder ready? The coordinates have been programmed into the computer control. We need only step through that gateway and we'll be on our way to Earth 2. Oh no, here we go. A loud hum fills the darkened computer room. One after another, five form disappeared through a curtain of energy. The curtain flares briefly as the figures vanish. The hum grows soft, and then a footstep sounds in the shadowed room, and a battered figure appears to stand silhouetted by the moonlight. His eyes scan the shadows, then settle on the vast machine at the center of the room. Seeing the machine, he understands what has happened here. Perhaps not completely, but he does understand. He makes a decision, and he moves. To be continued. Oh no. To be continued. That was Supervillains number 12, 35 cents from 1978. Hope you enjoyed that little reading. And don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Okay, and as Papa and all the supervillains and the Batman always say, that was easy. Until next time, Papa is out.